Hey amazing people, welcome back to the 8th part of the Jinx character creation series. My name is Archit Gupta and I'm super excited to have you back here. In this video, we are going to model Jinx clothes. You can see it's the cute version of the Jinx character. Clothes are what gives her unique style. These are what gives her unique identity. So let's move on to make the outfit of our character.
So I'll just add a mesh, add a plane. Alright, let's bring this to collection called vest. Alright, let's add a edge loop. Alright, and then you can go ahead and a mirror modifier and can go on to snap this on the face. Let's make sure that I turned on the clipping. Alright, let's bring this in the front and then we'll start giving this the shape. Okay, let's put down the basic shape. Okay, so the body is facing some problems. Let's turn off for being okay. On this, let's add a shrink wrap as well. Let it shrink. Also, let's add a simple edge loop here, and we can extrude. Right, we can extrude it. Let's turn on this again. Or you can control right click to do this faster. Alright, now we have some realizations that maybe we should let's try and add a subdivision first, and let's add a solidify to this thing and let that the solidify be offsetted to positive direction. Let me reduce this slightly. Okay, let's turn off the in front thing. It's kind of confusing. Okay. Now, after doing this much, I can observe that maybe we should make the body mesh. We can make the body mesh if we want. There are two layers to this, right? So we can just bring this up and this one too, and simply extrude this. Let's turn this off and extrude. Is it looking bad? Okay, I think we have turned on the solidify modifier, that's why it might be looking a bit problematic. Let's turn off the subdivision modifier. Okay, let's offset the shrinking a little bit. Alright, we extruded, but does not matter because shrink wrap is turned on. Right, so it's a bad idea to extrude this thing. We have to control Z that. Okay, cannot extrude this, at least for now. Okay, this looks good, this looks fine, and the shape of this has to be fixed to like this shape. Actually, this shape has to be fixed. This has to be more in the front. I'm just putting in the base shapes for the time being, right? Not worrying about refining them too much. If you want, you can add another subdivision after this, and that will make this look so smooth, right? It will just make it look like this one. So that's what we have for now. Maybe we can make some of her pants. Alright, let's have a look at the pant. So she's wearing shorts and it has this many all these things worked up around her. Let's add a belt for the time being in that case. Right, let's just add a belt at the bottom. And then there's a belt that's crisscrossing here and a few circular openings. Alright, so let's just add a mesh. I'll just add a mesh. Let's scale it down. In object mode, gives it like this. And you can go ahead, turn on this thing, and let's just make a belt. I'm making this manually because I think it won't take much time, otherwise I would have done. I think this has to be overloaded, somewhat like this, right? And we'll just control right click, 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 and maybe we can give this a mirror too. Give this a mirror, and it has to be mirrored about the body. Fair enough. And let's just join and we have to turn on the clipping as well. This has been joined. This has been joined as well. Alright, let's add a solidify onto this. A little bit of solidify, and maybe we can add some more edge loops to make it a bit smoother, just like that. You can reduce the thickness just like this, and maybe let's try add a subdivision. Okay, and we'll add subdivision first and then this later, and this one looks so much better. Alright, let's just shade this smooth by angle and let's see how it goes. Okay, this looks a bit weird. Let's make this 90. Okay, let's not do it yet. Let's just quickly apply all of this. Let's have a look how it looks. Smooth by angles. Let's make it 30. Yes, it looks perfect. I don't know why when I've reapplied all the modifiers, just press Ctrl Z, right? Shade smooth by angle, it's not working now, but when I apply all of it, it was working. I don't know why. Maybe it's a bug or what, I don't know. But it will look fine just as I apply the modifier. Just join these two. Yes, it's joined now and it's looking just like a wow, right? And for this we have copy, like there is some extrusion here, right? But it's not going to work like that. Shade smooth by angle, no use whatsoever. Okay, let's move on to making the other parts. Let's just quickly make the other parts and then we can come back on this, right? So let's make the pants. Let's have a look how we can make the pants. Alright, I think we can make the pants a bit smartly. Let's just duplicate this. Okay, we'll turn off this, duplicate this, and let's call this pant. Okay, let's press F2 to rename and press this for pant. And now what I can do is that I can quickly apply all the modifiers on the pant and come to front view, press Alt Z and just till there are pants, let's choose this, right? Then we can delete the vertices. Similarly from the top, you can go ahead like this and you can delete the vertices like this. Okay, so we have the pant here. Okay, and then what we can do is we can add a solidify modifier on this, and let's just apply the scale once. Okay, just increase it very slightly, right? just like that. And let's just smooth by angle, and let's just add a subdivision surface to this yet again, and let's give a bit more thickness to her. Let's just shade smooth, not keep. Alright, perfect. Now what we can do is we can give her this zigzag shape. Okay, so let's remove the subdivision for a while, and let's just start giving her this zigzag shape. Turn on this. Alright, this looks good. Perfect. Similarly, let's do it for this one. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so I'm just blocking out the shapes. Alright, this much we have been able to do. She is starting to look a bit cute, right? We can also make the cover for the shoes. So her shoes are kind of weird, so I'll just make it like these only. This style I like. Alright, let's just complete the pants first, okay? So that it's more beneficial for you guys. Like if you pick up one project, you can complete at least one, right? So let's try to make this shape, right? How you can make a shape like this. Okay, so let's try to do that. Let's add a object, okay, and let's just scale this down. SZ, SY, SX. Alright, and let's add an array modifier on this array modifier, and if you increase the count, right, and let's just make it, and let's click on merge, right? Okay, and now what we can do is let's insert a curve. Let's just insert a Bezier curve, okay, and let's add a curve modifier on this, and let's just select the curve that's there. Let's select this curve, Bezier curve, right? And what you can do is you can just simply edit this curve, right? Just simply go to top view, grab this, right? Okay, it's acting weird because we have this turned on, so let's turn that off and let's try again. Rotate like this, and we need to rotate like this. Okay, just rotate like this. Let us now subdivide this thing, bring this here, scale it up, and this thing what we can do is we can increase the number like this, right? And this is how you make a shape like this, right? So what I can do is I can select both of them and rotate this, press R twice to change orientation. I'm scaling it down like this. GZ, scale it down. Okay, now you can join it like this, right? And you can also adjust this by pressing Ctrl T. Okay, you can press Ctrl T to change the rotation of this thing. Just press Ctrl T and it will change orientation like this, right? Just like it's in the reference. So it's small, it's not that big, right? So what we'll do is we can simply reduce the count, right, like that. And if you want to move it along, you can, move it along the x-axis, local x-axis. And scale this down to make it smoother. Like, you have a lot of control this way. And we have to make this face like this, and this we can tilt it a bit like this. So this looks great. Let's stick this up closely and in a better way, and even this is tilted way too much. Press Ctrl T. Alright, so this is how you make complex straps, right? So you can bring it closer, press Ctrl T even more. You know what, you can press Alt S to scale this down, and you can scale it like this. Alright, so this looks nice. Let's edit it a bit more. Not this thing, the path. Press Alt Z this to click on the path. Alright, let's do one thing. Let's isolate it for a bit, and you can delete these faces, right, so that it's transparent.
Awesome, you have just finished the 8th part of the character creation series. I'm so proud of you. In the next video, we are going to model the belt. It's yet another important accessory to add more style to your character. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any upcoming tutorials. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.